That is what they all want. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
De Vrij gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Lukaku. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. And this is Lukaku. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Backward it goes. Sabongisa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Martinez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a mighty effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's managed to gift it back. Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that has been slung wide. And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And that has been clubbed away. He slings it in. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. He's one-on-one, surely! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what a mistake! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pulisic, foot in. Played out towards the right wing. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Barella. Great vision. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Barella. Now it's Martinez. And here's Mkhitaryan. McTominay. Mkhitaryan. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Very nicely done. Look at the space here. Pulisic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Pulisic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Di Marco. Now it's Barella. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. Good driving run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifted, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Thuram, shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulisic takes a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie. Cambio di giocatori.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Martinez. That's tidy. Mateus gets a foot in here. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vlahovic. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Inter! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Çalhanoğlu deals with that comfortably. Pulisic now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Martinez. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice control. And it's Mkhitaryan. Showing good feet. That's good play. Gets a good foot in there. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Rafael Leao. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Good ball, good take. Well, what about it? Inter Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Zanetti threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Pull it. That is lovely. And he shoots! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Great chance! Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Adriano played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Now Pulisic. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread neatly. And he's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pulisic. Vlahovic. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Adriano. Anguissa. Looking here to chip it through. Martinez. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's been slipped through. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Pulisic. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Vlahovic. Mateus. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta.